I've made over $92,000 using two assets that most creatives ignore. Today I'm opening up my dashboard to show you exactly how I did it. One generated $84,000 and the other $8,000. And surprisingly, the smaller one helped make the larger one work. The $84,000 comes from ads on my website, and the $8,000 is from newsletter sponsors that I add with one click. In this video, I'll break down both income streams, show you how they support each other, and explain exactly how I built them. But wait, I've got more I want to give. Towards the end of this video, I'll show you a bonus way I effortlessly earn even more money. Before I show you how each income stream works, it's important to understand why a website and newsletter are so valuable for artists in the first place. Artists tend to overlook building a website and earning ad income from it. They treat their website as a portfolio and use social media as their website. The problem with this is that you don't own your social media account. Instagram, TikTok, and all other platforms can disappear tomorrow and you lose everything. Your own website, it is like a house that you can do whatever you want with it. Also, artists tend to ignore a newsletter. They don't start because they think social media is enough. They don't think that they have enough subscribers or it's too hard. Unlike social media though, a newsletter is something you own. A higher percentage of people will open up your updates on email versus your new posts on social. Newsletters are much easier to set up and use than you might think. A lot of email service platforms have teams to help you get started for free. When it comes to getting subscribers to your newsletter, it will naturally happen as you create more evergreen content on your website. I've gotten over 12,000 subscribers from my website traffic alone. Your website helps you get more subscribers to your newsletter, and your newsletter helps you get more traffic to your website. Now you can see why owning both platforms matters. Let's look at the first and largest income stream in the system, my website ad revenue. In the previous section, I talked about how artists tend to think of their website as a portfolio. To earn income from your site, think of your website less as a stage for your work and more as a resource to help solve people's problems. I've published how to draw guides, how to paint various things, and guides on digital brushes. It's one thing to create a helpful guide, but it only makes money if people actually see it. Here is a specific search first strategy I use to get thousands of artists to my site every month without spending a dime on ads. The way you get traffic to your website is by researching what other people are searching for and writing about that. For example, if you type in resin alternative in Google, you can scroll down the first page and see my post about resin alternatives that are cheap and eco-friendly. You think Google is the only player here, but wait until you see what one visual search engine did for my traffic. Pinterest actually accounts for 20% of my views, and I barely spent any time there. And the reason I can keep getting traffic from these sources while working only 2 hours a week is because I create evergreen tutorials and guides. Evergreen content is information that continues to stay useful over time versus being outdated quickly. Once those evergreen articles begin attracting visitors from Google and Pinterest, the next question is how that traffic actually turns into income. Website ad revenue is based on traffic. The more people visit your site, the more ad impressions you generate. These ads are automatically placed on your site because companies are willing to pay a premium to get in front of your readers. You don't have to sell anything. Simply reading your content earns you money. The income scales over time. As you make more content, it will attract more visitors and your income will grow alongside it. This type of growth doesn't happen overnight, so let me show you what the timeline looked like and when the revenue became significant. Once my website reached this level of consistent traffic, the ad revenue became significant. The amount of traffic produced $84,000 in ad revenue. Reaching that level required a lot more work in the beginning, but the amount of time it takes to maintain the website today looks very different. In the beginning, I was working around 15 hours a week to set up my site and create the content foundation of my site. There are some times where I work similar amount of hours per week. For example, the first week of last month, I worked about 10 to 15 hours, but usually I'm working less than 2 hours a week on my site. I'll check to see if I want to optimize lead magnets, update articles, or do some house cleaning on my site. That's the advantage of building an evergreen website. Once the foundation is in place, it can keep attracting visitors visitors with very little maintenance. And those visitors don't just generate ad revenue, they also become subscribers, creating my second income stream, my newsletter sponsorships. The website doesn't only earn money from ads, it also builds my email list. I started this newsletter to be a way I can directly communicate with my subscribers and help get more views on my website. People who subscribe get a free drawing course and access to me to answer any questions they have about drawing or building an art business. To earn money with my newsletter, I use Beehive. There are many other email service providers to choose from, but I find Beehive is the best at delivering good paying sponsorships compared to others. Here's how sponsorships work. Every time I log into my Beehive account, I get presented with different sponsorships. I approve the ones I like, and with one click, it automatically gets added to an email. I've included a link to Beehive in the description below if you want to check out their sponsorship dashboard for yourself. It's the exact tool I use to keep this income stream running with almost zero effort. I can choose where to place the sponsor's ad and then schedule the email. Starting a newsletter is becoming more profitable because more companies are advertising with more newsletter creators year over year to reach new potential customers. Some of the sponsors I have worked with are Nike, Roku, Kalshi, Amamore, Skincare, Hanso, Storeclaw, Whisperflow, and many others that have helped me earn more than $8,000 so far. The newsletter can generate money on its own, but its real power becomes clear when you connect it back to the website and see how the two platforms continuously support each other. I really want to illustrate how these two income streams work together to help each other grow. Here is the flywheel of these two things working together and helping each other grow. I create evergreen content. This leads to website traffic. That traffic converts to email subscribers. Then email subscribers engage with my newsletter sponsors. They also click on my article links, and then that leads to more website traffic. That flywheel explains the $92,000 I mentioned at the beginning, but there's one more income stream that fits naturally into the same system. There's some bonus earnings I didn't reveal earlier. You see, all throughout this video, I've been saying I earned $92,000, but I want to share with you another way I earned an additional $4,800 with very little effort. So in total, I earned over $96,000, and this literally took only a few minutes to around 15 minutes of work. This additional $4.8 thousand is from my Amazon affiliate income. On my evergreen content, I recommend products on Amazon. People click my links and they purchase the items, and I get a commission from that. As my traffic grows, then my earnings from my affiliate income also grow. This is something simple to do and doesn't take a lot of time, but yet it can have such an impact on your income. So when you put the ad revenue, newsletter sponsorships, and affiliate income together, a few important lessons stand out. Here are my 4 biggest takeaways that I know will serve you well if you're interested in this. 1. Build an asset, not just a website or portfolio. Don't think of your website as an online portfolio. It is an asset that could keep bringing you traffic and revenue even if you don't work on it for months. 2. Create a library of evergreen content. It will take time to build up the foundation of evergreen content at first. Over time, this will become a huge asset for you where you can work fewer hours and continue to earn income. 3. Start collecting emails from day one. You won't get many subscribers at the beginning, but your subscribers will help you get more views and more income. 4. Give people a compelling reason to subscribe. Don't just ask people to join your newsletter. Offer something valuable where people can see the benefit of getting it on day one. All 4 of these takeaways point back to the same central idea, and that is the biggest lesson I've learned. The biggest lesson I've learned isn't that I made over $96,000. It's that I've built a system. It's a system with multiple income streams that generate income even after the work is done. And since it's built with evergreen content, it requires low maintenance, allowing me to reduce my hours and still earn income.